This week's special project asks you to become a storyteller. Now, by that I mean that you are to find a story from missions history, something about a person, something about an event that involves the expansion of the world, of the church around the world. And you are to tell that story in your own words, as if you might be using it in a sermon or a devotional or in some kind of talk that you're giving. Sometimes we tend to compartmentalize things, and so we think mission stories only belong in mission sermons or mission talks or teachings of some kind. But the truth of the matter is that through stories about the expansion of the church globally, uh, through stories that we use in many sermons on many different topics, we can help teach people about how the church has expanded through the centuries. Now, many of you may have had the experience or know people who've had the experience of God kind of speaking to them about something during a sermon that really wasn't the main topic of the sermon. Sometimes that can happen through stories like this, where God will use something in an illustration to speak to someone's heart. So your task this week is to find a story. You will need to research it probably beyond what might be material that might be given in the textbook. You'll need to kind of fill in details and make it a good story that'll be a memorable one. Do more than two or three sentences because people will not remember that. Do not say, well, you all know the story of William Carey, because many of them won't. You need, and even for those who do know the story, you need to make it come alive for them. So research your story, tell it, list for us the sources that you used in researching that story, and then list the topics of at least three sermons that you think that story might be used in. For instance, maybe it's some story that involves great faith, and so one of the sermon topics might be faith, or it might be perseverance, or it might be the fact of following God's call, whatever that might mean, or it could be about patience, or it could be about the wonderful life in the Spirit as God directs and guides us. So come up with three good sermon topics in which that illustration or that story might be used. None of those three are to be about missions. They're to be about other things, because I want you to get practice in seeing how stories out of the history of the world missions movement can be used in all kinds of sermons. Well, good hunting, good storytelling. I look forward to hearing your story.